Imagine this. You open a coding editor, you type a complex multi-step request, and within seconds a lightweight AI model not only guesses it, but writes working code, explains its logic clearly, and requires hardly any tuning. And you're not paying premium enterprise rates for it. That's what Claude Haiku 4.5 is promising, and the ripple effects could reshape the AI model landscape. Until now, most major breakthroughs in AI came from ever larger, more expensive models. Bigger layers, bigger compute, bigger cost. But Haiku 4.5 breaks that pattern. It's designed to deliver near-frontier capabilities with ultra-fast speed at far lower cost. According to Anthropic's launch materials, it delivers intelligence without sacrificing speed and blurs the line between big, expensive models and nimble, efficient ones. Let's explore what this means in practice, how it stacks up to GPT-4 and its successors, and why this might be the moment the AI model game changes. First, what is Haiku 4.5? The Haiku brand inside Anthropic's model family has always stood for the fast, efficient tier. Previously, the Haiku versions offered solid performance at lower cost compared to the top-tier Sonnet and Opus models. But with version 4.5, several leaps have been made. Extended reasoning, multi-agent readiness, improved coding and computer use performance, and far greater cost-speed efficiency. For instance, benchmark data shows Haiku 4.5 scores 73.3% on the eBench verified coding tasks, slightly above Sonnet 4's 72.7%. That means you're getting the mini model performing at the level of a previously more expensive frontier model. Now, why is that important? The size of context window determines how much input, documents, code, chat history the model can keep in mind while generating output. A large window means it can handle entire books, big code bases, long conversations, not just simple prompts. So Haiku 4.5 isn't just fast, it might truly scale to more complex tasks. Speed and cost matter just as much. According to sources, Haiku 4.5 is being offered at roughly 1/3 the cost of Sonnet 4 and runs more than twice as fast. This means developers, startups, and enterprises can deploy powerful AI without runaway bills. When cost becomes manageable, adoption becomes far broader. So how does this compare to GPT-4 and recent successors? While official head-to-head comparisons are still limited, early tests, such as Tom's Guide, reveal that Haiku 4.5 outperformed ChatGPT-5 in 5 of 7 real-world prompts, especially in creativity, emotional insight, and instruction following. GPT-4 and its upgraded variant GPT-4.5 still hold advantages in logic and technical precision in certain tasks, but the gap is narrowing rapidly. In simpler terms, Haiku 4.5 might not yet beat GPT-4 in every metric, but it is approaching frontier performance while being faster and cheaper. That's a huge shift. What are the use cases where Haiku 4.5 shines? Real-time low-latency applications, chatbots, in-browser assistance, live customer support. Haiku's speed and cost make it ideal. Coding and automation. With computer use and coding benchmarks improving significantly, developers can use it for tasks previously reserved for top-tier models. Agentic sub-agents and multi-agent systems. Haiku 4.5 is built to act as a sub-agent in larger architectures, for example, Sonnet 4 supervising multiple Haiku agents, opening scalable workflows. Cost-sensitive enterprise deployments. Rather than paying premium prices for Aggie-level models, businesses can use Haiku for broad internal automation across many users. This brings us to the larger question. Will Haiku 4.5 and models like it change the competitive dynamics among big AI labs? Historically, scaling to frontier big model status required massive compute, huge budgets, and restricted access. Now, with an efficient model that hits frontier-like performance at a fraction of cost, the barrier to entry shifts significantly. Imagine a world where dozens of labs deploy thousands of Haiku-class models rather than trying to compete with one mega model. That could democratize advanced AI far more than even GPT-4's release did. What does this mean for OpenAI? If GPT-4 and its successors face competition not just in bigger is better, but smarter plus cheaper plus faster, the race changes. It's no longer only a raw compute arms race, it's one about efficiency, architecture, and ecosystem. OpenAI may need to rethink cost structures, access, and speed for its next models. For developers and startups, this is a fantastic moment. You can ask, do I absolutely need GPT-4? Or can Haiku 4.5 do 90 to 95% of what I need at 20 to 30% of cost? That question is now valid. And for many, the answer increasingly is yes. The model choice calculus has changed. But as always, it's not just about metrics. It's about trust, alignment, ecosystem, and deployment. Anthropic emphasizes safety, reduced sycophancy, i.e., not just telling users what they want to hear, and alignment protocols built into Haiku 4.5. So while speed and cost matter, robustness, safety, and reliability remain crucial. What are the challenges and caveats? Benchmark results come from internal tests. Independent, wide-scale comparisons are still rare. Larger models still hold edge in some niche technical tasks. Very hard logic, deep scientific reasoning might still favor big models. Access and ecosystem. GPT-4 has broad access and tools around it. Haiku 4.5, though more accessible, may lack some integrations that OpenAI has built over time. Trust and adoption. Enterprises weigh model provenance, stability, vendor support, all of which often favor the incumbent. Model size may still matter. While Haiku 4.5 is strong, the big model category still exists and may hold the eventual frontier. Haiku may be near frontier, not frontier peak. Let's consider deeper implications for industry and society. Firstly, cost-effective advanced models mean automation becomes cheaper. That means more companies can build sophisticated AI workflows, replacing human labor at scale, automating more tasks, integrating AI into more products. The velocity of AI deployment accelerates. Secondly, a model like Haiku 4.5 increases model diversification. Instead of only a few giant models dominating, we may have many efficient models tailored to specific domains. That results in more ecosystems, more competition, more innovation. Thirdly, commoditization of good enough frontier AI may reduce margins for large model providers. If performance becomes attainable at lower cost, value shifts from raw intelligence to domain-specific tuning, proprietary data, integrations, and model ecosystems, not just model size. What about developer impact? For independent developers and small startups, Haiku 4.5 opens doors. Previously, you might avoid big AI due to cost. Now you can build AI-powered apps, automation tools, internal workflows, bots, agents at feasible cost. That lowers barrier to entry and may spark a new wave of AI startups. On the business side, enterprises adopting AI will have more options. They won't simply pick the biggest model. They'll evaluate speed, cost, fit, ecosystem. Haiku 4.5 might become a default choice for many use cases that didn't need full big model power. That means a broader commercial AI market. Let's ask, is Haiku 4.5 faster than GPT-4? In many reported cases, yes, especially in latency-sensitive workflows. That signals that speed plus cost plus performance is now a winning formula. Finally, what should you do? If you're using AI models, test Haiku 4.5. Compare it to your current model. See if you can switch tasks or workflows. If you're building a product, plan a model strategy that considers cost, latency, fit, not just biggest model wins. If you're a business decision maker, ask your AI vendor about latency, cost, throughput. Haiku level models are changing the economics. If you're a content creator or educator, highlight this shift. People need to know that the biggest model isn't always the best choice. In summary, the release of Claude Haiku 4.5 is more than just a model drop. It's a signal that the AI model market is evolving from brute force to efficiency, from scale alone to speed plus cost plus capability. For competition, innovation, and adoption, it may mark a major inflection point. The question going forward, will OpenAI respond with a model that shifts the paradigm again? Will we see models optimized for speed per dollar become the new standard? Possibly. What is clear? The big model-only narrative is changing. Haiku 4.5 is a major sign of that change. So, if you're ready to build an AI future, keep your eyes on Haiku 4.5, and more broadly, keep your strategy lean, efficient, and future-proof.